What's up? What's up? All you on YouTube, we just started the stream. Gonna wait for some TikTok people and other YouTube people to come in. We'll get started in just a minute. In just a minute. Be sure to check out the crypto resources link in description. What's up, everybody? What's up? As soon as we get to 100 likes, you know the deal, you know the drill. As soon as we get to 100 likes, then we'll get rolling. We're going to dive into the Bitcoin chart, the Ethereum chart, and any chart you want to look at. What is up, Paulo, excuse me. Paulo. Boom. As soon as we get to 100 likes, we'll get rolling. You know the drill. That's the way we do it. Let's see those likes fly in. Let's hit 100 and so we can get rolling. Because there is some stuff to look at today on the charts. No doubt about it. No doubt about it, baby. All good, buddy? Glad to hear, Paulo. All right, here we go. We are now over 100 likes. Let's get rolling. I always start every stream with this. Who knows what this is? This is the lifetime chart of Bitcoin. Now, it's on a logarithmic scale, so you can actually see it like this, or else it just looks like a little blip and then boop. This is the lifetime chart of Bitcoin, all the way down here from 1 penny up to 69,000. Let me ask you, when was a bad time to buy Bitcoin? There's never been a bad time to buy Bitcoin. You always made money, and a lot of it, no matter when you bought it. Except for up here, currently at 69,000, because we're down below it. But what do you think the odds are? We're going to go back above 69,000, way above it. Probably pretty much 100%. And what are these blue lines here? Burn this into your mind. These blue lines are Bitcoin halving events. Look what happens after these blue lines. Whoa, shoots up. Whoa, shoots up. Whoa, shoots up. What's a Bitcoin halving event? That means the amount of Bitcoin that can be mined per day gets cut in half. Currently, we're mining 900 Bitcoin a day. Back here, 1,800. Back here, 3,600. Back here, 7,200. After this blue line, which is about March 2024, we'll go down to 450. Guess what's going to happen after this blue line? Boom. So no matter what the price is doing today, who cares? Lifetime chart. Look what happens after every halving. Supply shock is built in. Remember that. All right, let's go to the actual Bitcoin chart today now. Now we're looking at the daily chart of Bitcoin, right? And when you look at it here on the daily chart, it doesn't look that dramatic, does it? This wick, this candle that we have here, like look how far we've come. We've came from 37.8 up to 48,000, over $10,000, and now we're sitting here at around 43,000. No, right now actually we're sitting here about 44,000. When you look at it like this, you zoom out a bit. This candle here doesn't look that crazy, does it? I mean, that type of there's way bigger candles all over the place as far as you go. So this is just kind of another day in crypto after this humongous run up here that we've had over the course of, what, maybe 3 weeks now. It makes sense to have some sideways and maybe some going down. You know what I'm saying? We still got this trend line going on. But let's zoom in a bit more. Let's go to the 4-hour chart and see if we can see anything else going down. Looks like, you know, I told you yesterday when you're on here, Bitcoin is bouncing around in this golden pocket, and I said it's going to have to decide what to do. I thought it would take a little longer to decide what to do because it was coming up to this trend line, and it's bouncing around this golden pocket. I was like, it's either got to go down or it's got to go up. It's got to make a decision very soon, and it looks like we've decided to go down. Now, how far do we come down? About 43.2. Right now we're sitting at almost 44,000. Let's take a look at Lever Atlas, our momentum indicator down here. By the way, we still have this trend line here acting as support, okay? Lever Atlas is showing me, you know, if Lever Atlas were to print a green dot here, that would actually be a bullish divergence, and this is on the 4-hour, so I take those much more seriously than a lot of them in lower time frames. But if we were to hold this and print a green dot here, that would be a bullish divergence, right? Because this low goes with this wave down here, and this lower low would go with this wave here, but this wave wouldn't be as deep as this one, so price going down, momentum going up. This looks like this could possibly be a bullish divergence. Let's go to Ethereum. So right now, I'm not concerned at all. Again, let's go out to the daily on Ethereum. There it is. We had this big run up from here, and now we have this red candle. Does this put things in more perspective for you? Thanks for the follow, Spirit and Jason. Thanks for the follows. And by the way, if you're asking comments and I'm not responding to you, apologies. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just out here looking on my chart, and I'm not necessarily looking at the phone all the time. So this red candle that we have here today, when you zoom out a bit, it doesn't really look so scary, does it? I mean, it bounced right here off the 200-day EMA, coming down here into the golden pocket. Not that scary. Not that scary. maybe a good buying opportunity. Again, it is bouncing right here in the bottom. It hit the top of the golden pocket, held as support. Now it's went down to the bottom of the golden pocket, holding that as support. We had a very clear, Lever Atlas showed us a very clear sign of bearish divergence that the price was going to go down. You know, you follow that dot up here where the end of the line is, you follow it up. It's a pretty good call by Lever Atlas down here. Thanks for the follow, McPauley, Ali, and Steve, and Production Monkey, and Gerardo. Thanks for the follows. All right, let's take some requests. What coins you guys want to look at today? Throw out some coins. Let's take a look. Samson, thanks for the follow. We just looked at Bitcoin, Jordan. We started the whole stream looking at Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Solana. Bitcoin didn't look that alarming to me, especially when you zoom out to the daily. Again, let's go out to the daily here on Solana. Like, look at this. Here's the red candle on Solana today. Look at this big run up we had. So this candle in the grand scheme of things isn't really that crazy because price goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up. There's going to be some down. So this candle today doesn't look that scary. Let's go back to the 4 hour and see if we're coming to an end of it. Looks like Lever Atlas is getting close to printing a green dot on the 4 hour time frame here. But Solana did go from $79 to $140, right? It went up, it almost doubled in price. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a bigger correction from Solana than we see in Bitcoin and Ethereum and other things because it came up at a much higher percentage, went up almost 100%, right? Bitcoin and Ethereum went up like 30-40%. Solana went up almost 100%. So to see a bigger correction from Solana wouldn't be anything to be too alarmed about. I see Phantom in those. Definitely take a look at Phantom. I love me some Phantom. You guys know that. Again, let's zoom out on the daily. That candle looks kind of gnarly on the daily. 166 came all the way down here to 130. Hit right perfectly the bottom of this golden pocket right here. But still, it's nothing to get too concerned about. Again, Phantom had a pretty nice run up. Went from $1 to $1.60. So it went up obviously more than Bitcoin and Ethereum too. So to see a bigger correction on it makes some sense. So looks like we did have some divergence going. I wouldn't call that a divergence. It kind of is, but it's not a classic one. But what's interesting is it did break the trend line, but it's sitting right here. It came down the bottom of this wick, follow that over, perfectly hitting the bottom of the golden pocket right here at $1.30. And I think $1.30 is a pretty strong support zone for Phantom. Looks like we're about to print one down there too, but I love Phantom, period. Most of my DeFi is in Phantom. If you want to learn my favorite DeFi protocols, most of them are in Phantom. Click the link in my TikTok bio and get my DeFi guide. The walkthroughs of my 5 favorite DeFi protocols. Let's take a look at what else do we see get requested in here. XRP, yeah, for sure. Let's take a look at XRP. For sure, for shizzle, for sheezy. Look at how the 200-day EMA, or excuse me, simple moving average, SMA, look how perfectly it bounced off of that XRP did. And then it broke this trend line. It was on quite a pace though. And then we're kind of trading sideways. I don't have Fibonacci line drawn on this. Let's draw a fib on this real quick. Let's zoom out to the daily. Scrunch that a bit. Again, in the grand scheme of things, this candle doesn't look that crazy because that's just what happens, this type of stuff. Let me zoom this down a bit, and let's draw some fibs, see where some expected support and resistance zones are. Let's go down here to the bottom of this move right here. Then we're going to go over, and we're going to draw this line all the way up over here to this top, which you can't see. Go to that one. So let's go to that one. Let's draw another one too. We'll do the same thing, same spot down here at the bottom, but we'll go to this top here this time. And let's zoom back in on the 4 hour and see what we can find. Let's zoom that up. Zoom that up. Hit that SMA so good, and then rode the golden pocket, got rejected off the golden pocket, broke through the trend line, and now we're down here in this kind of no man's land. Don't know what's going on here. Hard to get a read on XRP currently, but long term I really like XRP, that is for sure. Looks like we're coming down further. Maybe we print a green dot, maybe not. I think that things are kind of bottoming out is what I think. I think we're going to see at least come up some. XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and most things. That's what I think. That's what I think. Smooth Love Potion. Sure, let's take a look at that. Had a nice, printed a big fat red dot up here. Went down. Trend line. Yeah, well, you know what? It's still kind of actually on a major trend line. Click here. Draw this through here. It's actually really still on this trend line going up. Smooth love potion. Even with that hack and everything Axie had. That wave's not crazy. That wave is not crazy large for how much it's come down. Hard to say. I think, the market's in a bit of a wait and see period. Like, all right, where's it at? If you've been wanting to snag up some stuff, maybe now is a good time to get some stuff going on sale like this. Yeah, let's go to Matic. Let's go to Matic. Matic definitely broke the trend line, but it went from $1.30 to $1.70, so a pretty good gain, bounced right off of that 200-day SMA up here, this yellow line. Broke that trend, broke that fib line, broke that trend, broke the golden pocket. Now it's sitting below the golden pocket. Matic's had quite a correction. Now if we can print a green dot down here on the 4 hour, that would probably be pretty nice. Interesting. Hard to get a read on the market right now. I can't help but think that, maybe we trade sideways, maybe even go down a bit more before we bounce back up. But I think overall we're in such a strong uptrend overall. Boy, Matic did have a bit of a correction though. I will say that. That's for sure. Sure, let's look at Cardano. That trend line, this trend line looks like it broke that trend line too. It's sitting right here, bounced perfectly off the bottom of that golden pocket right there, that red line, follow my dotted line over. And now it's sitting right above this golden pocket. So we can count the golden pocket as being a zone of support right now. We did come down here. We haven't printed a green dot yet, indicating a bottom. It's interesting. It's interesting. There's interesting stuff going on today. What's Cardano going to do? I don't know. It could come down more. Depends if this golden pocket holds it. But it could just go sideways a bit before we go back up. Because again, this stuff ran up so much. Like, that doesn't look like that crazy, does it? Looks a lot like this red zone. Looks a lot like this red zone. A little bit bigger. But look where we've come from. Like, it doesn't look that crazy to me at all. I don't think there's anything to get too worried about currently. That's for sure. But you want to keep an eye. I saw someone ask for algo. And then we'll do chain link. I saw a lot of chain link come in. And it had a nice rounded top there. Look at that classic rounded top. Boy, that's come down a lot. Algo has. Wow. Broke through the golden pocket, sitting down here using almost perfectly the 0.7. Interesting. What zone? 76 cents. Coming down here, bounced up. So this is kind of its last. You really don't want to see algo break through this 76 cent support zone. You really don't. We did print a green dot down here on the 4, so I call that good, but I don't see any green candles yet, so this green dot may go away. I wouldn't call that confirmed yet. Let's go to Link. I love Link. Link to me is one of the top things I accumulate because it is the winner in the Oracle category. If you're unfamiliar with what an Oracle is, an Oracle takes data off chain and puts it on chain, such as price data. It is absolutely vital. It is absolutely vital. It's like a water to plants. It is absolutely vital. By the way, we're only at 293 likes. If you guys can send up some likes, shoot us over 1,000, that would be awesome. I bet you guys can do it in like less than a minute. Chainlink is finding pretty good support here. We have a few different fib lines. Definitely broke that trend line, but that was quite a voracious trend line, $12 to $18. That's about a 50% gain, 50. I see the likes flying in. We're almost there. Wow. Just zooming them in. Oh, damn. Yeah, way over 1,000. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Seriously. But yeah, we're finding some good support here. Maybe we're going to print a dot here. It's quite a pull down in terms of the momentum wave. So to me, a lot of the market is looking like maybe, I don't think it goes down much more, or at least there's going to be somewhat of a correction to go up some. But I think that we're coming near the bottom of this down wave we're seeing, right? Price moves in waves, up, down, 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 up, down. Okay? So I think we're coming to the bottom of this down wave is what I think. Not financial advice. That's just what I got. Yeah, let's look at one. Let's look at Harmony. Good call. By the way, if you guys can share this stream, hit that share. That'd be really awesome. Boy, I have 50 new messages waiting down here. Wow. I don't know if I'll be able to get to it. By the way, if I'm not responding to your comment, don't get all upset or anything. I'm just looking out here on this screen, not at my phone screen all the time. Yeah, Lever Atlas called that pretty good. See the red line, momentum going down while price is going up. So perfect. I mean, it perfectly called it right here, right? This red dot and this little wave. Price is all the way up here, but this wave's all the way down here. Called the top, down it goes. Now, if you want to get Lever Atlas, you can click the link in my bio, TikTok bio, or the link in the YouTube description and get Lever Atlas here. But I really recommend you take this free masterclass if you're interested in learning how to get Bitcoin and Ethereum for free when the price goes up and down. I mean, imagine today. Imagine you get free Bitcoin and Ethereum as the price goes down today. Wouldn't that be awesome? Definitely take that masterclass. Most powerful stuff you can learn in crypto, in my opinion. Let's see what else we got here. So many messages. Okay, Nico, Charity, thanks for the follows. I see a lot of ZIL coming in. ZIL just had such a ginormous run up, right? We went from 50 cents to, not 50 cents, excuse me, 5 cents to 23 cents. That's massive. I mean, that's a over 4x gain. I would expect to see quite a correction here. It just shot right through its 200-day simple moving average. Up here, maybe we have. I can't even draw fib lines on this because that's such a massive move in such a short period of time. No way I can estimate that. I wouldn't doubt. I mean, if Zilliqa came back down here below this yellow line, that wouldn't be crazy at all, and that wouldn't mean that, oh no, it's going bear. It just means like that it got way overhyped up because of the whole metaverse as a service narrative. But that's something to look out for. Other companies that are using that metaverse as a service narrative like they are. Thanks for the share, by the way, Sunny Days. Jordan, thanks for the follow. Where's the masterclass? If you click the link in my TikTok bio or the link in the description if you're watching on YouTube, it'll take you to this page. When you click that link, the free masterclass is right here on top. What else should we look at? Let me scroll back a bit. J. Dune Kanzer, thanks for the follow. Let's see here. I see someone Litecoin. I'll look at Litecoin, but I'm going to tell you right now, Litecoin to me is a dead project. Litecoin is a dead project to me. It really is. I'm going to tell you that right now. It was dead to me ever since their founder sold all of his Litecoin back in 2017. I knew it was dead, and it's been dead ever since. It's never again hit that all-time high. Don't believe me? Yeah, that's as high as it got here. This was its high back in 2018, excuse me. And here's the high from this run. It's a little bit lower than this one. That is extremely bad. Extremely bad. So Litecoin to me is definitely a very dead project. That's exactly how I feel about it. Just going to tell you straight up. My opinion, just my opinion. We've come up here. Definitely, you can see this trend line broke it, went this way. Maybe, I don't even want to draw it. Lever Atlas called that pretty good too, right? We have this wave, this red line getting drawn right here. If you follow that dotted line up, look how perfectly it timed the top. Boom, boom. So we're going to print a green dot down here, I think. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see with Litecoin. Literally just got rid of your Litecoin. Good, in my opinion. How do I get free Bitcoin? I teach you how to do it. If you click the link in the description, my TikTok bio, where that is, it'll take you to this page. Here's the free masterclass that teaches you how to do that. Polkadot, yeah, it's a good Dot. I love Dot, man. I think Dot's got a very, very bright future, and it's very undervalued. How much did it correct? It went from 23 bucks to 19 bucks. So that's about a what? About a 20% correction. That seems decent. We had this fat trend going on, but we're still in this uptrend, it looks like to me. Look how perfectly Lever Atlas called this again. Look at that red line right there. Lever Atlas just called this. That's the indicator I'm using down here, by the way. Follow that dotted line up. Look at it just calls the top. Look at that. Bam. If you want Lever Atlas, again, link in bio. I'll take you to this page. Here's Lever Atlas. What else do we want to look at? User and a bunch of numbers. Susie, thanks for the follow. So what does it look like to me? It looks like we're going to print a green dot down here is what I think. And it looks like, look at the top of this Fibonacci box here, the 382, which is about $19.69. Looks like a pretty strong support zone. Look how perfectly it came down. Excuse me, let me turn that. Look how perfectly it came down and hit that line. Pretty good. So I'm seeing signs that I think we're going to at least have somewhat of a green bounce, at least, is what I think in most of the market. I guess I got to just move this over too. What else should we look at? Eth Classic. I'm going to tell you right now, Eth Classic is a dead project to me also. It's the old, outdated Ethereum. So I'm sorry, Jordan. I don't really want to look at it. Jasmy. Sure, let's take a look at Jasmy. People have been pretty hyped up about Jasmy for a while, mostly because of this massive pump. 1 penny to 5 cents. Went up 5x. And the same thing I've been saying every time, every day, really, is Jasmy has one of the ugliest charts in that decline we had from November till things finally started going up in March. This is one of the ugliest descents I saw. This is way more steep and just sloping down than Bitcoin and Ethereum and most other things I looked at. It just like fell off a cliff, and I don't know what caused this bounce, but to me, I would take, if you bought somewhere down here, I'd get the hell out and I'd take some profit. At least take some profit. At least get your investment back, in my opinion, not financial advice. Tell you what, guys, I will look at Eth Classic. I'll look at it, fine. I'll take a look. Busted above this. Let's do something real quick. Let me show you something. Let's take a look at something. Let's do a little examination. Here was this high back here at 45 bucks. Looks like it hit a high of about 170 bucks this bull run, which was just that wick really came to about 73 bucks. I know, it just goes up. That's what it's been doing. But to me, because it's the old Ethereum Classic, or the old Ethereum that Ethereum left to become the Ethereum we know and use and is massive today, Ethereum Classic, I'm sorry, to me, it's a dead project. It has no reason to exist. I mean, tell me why otherwise. That's what we're here. We all have differing opinions. That's just my opinion. But tell me, I'm open-minded. I don't see why I would use, to me, it's like using Windows 2000 when I could just use the Windows of today. Why would I use Windows 2000? Lever Atlas called that pretty good too, right? Drew the red line, called the top, boom. Looks like it's come down a lot on 95. So this looks like a pretty decently strong bottom to me. Plus it's using the 200-day SMA as support, so that's pretty interesting. Oklahoma, thanks for the follow. BTT. Let's see here. Price going, yeah, Lever Atlas called that pretty good, right? Hit it right on the spot. Called that one, went down. Called this one, still going down. My guess is for BTT. Is this BitTorrent? Is that what BTT is? Sounds weird to say BitTorrent. Is that right? That was what I used to use to download literally torrents. That's funny. This seems like a pretty strong support zone to me. I'm not seeing where the 200-day simple moving average is. I don't know why it's not coming up on this one. Interesting. I don't know. Same thing as most of the market. I think if we print a green dot down here, we could at least have somewhat of a bounce. It is BitTorrent. Okay. Matic. We already looked at Matic. Matic had quite a correction, but it looks, I mean, most things to me look like that we have this drop, but it's looking like support. Like, let's zoom out a bit. Right? Look at this big jump up and then this. Right? That's BitTorrent actually looks like it had a bigger correction than most. Oh, that's so ugly right there. Boy, it came up a lot though. Wow. But in the grand scheme of things, you see how high up we still are from where we came from 2-3 weeks ago. We just looked at Jasmy. Let's take a look at Theta. Got a lot of stuff drawn on Theta. Let's move this over a bit. Came up here, got rejected close to the 200-day simple moving average, and off this line. It's come down here to the golden pocket. If we zoom in a bit, you can see it. Into the golden pocket and holding support there. Although, boy, it's kind of just started. This is on the daily, excuse me. Let's go to the 4-hour. Yeah, riding just a little below the golden pocket, actually. Where are we at? 34.6? Yeah, okay. Boy, Theta may have a little bit more down to go. I like Theta, though, as a project. I really do. What else? Gleek. Sure, let's take a look at Gleek. Gleek's one I've been hearing more and more about, but I haven't done much research on it yet. Ooh, it's It's a weird chart. That is a weird, weird chart. Rejected off the 200, rejected off the 200, rejected off the 200. Now it's way down here. Where'd it go from? 13 cents to, oh boy, that one took a dip. Yeah, I don't know. I would probably stay away from that one for now. Let's go to Atom. Very interesting. Oh, look at Atom. Look at Atom. Atom did bust below the trend line, and it did bust below this Fibonacci support zone. Got rejected off the 200-day SMA, but that doesn't look that bad. Let's zoom in on that a bit. Where did we come from? We came from 25 bucks, went up to a high of 33, and right now we're sitting around 27. That's quite a correction. That is quite a correction for Atom, right? Since it came from about 25 bucks, now we're sitting at 27. It's retraced most of its stuff. Although this trend line here, I don't know. We'll have to see. Atom has come down quite a bit, but I love Atom. I really, really love Atom as an ecosystem. And if you're commenting and I'm not responding, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just looking out here on my screen instead of my computer screen at the chart instead of here on the phone all the time. And if you're watching on YouTube, let's take a quick look at the people on YouTube. Any comments? No comments right now. Okay, that's cool. Let's see here. So Atom, to me, I love Atom as a long-term project. Plus, if you guys didn't know, you can go stake Atom on the Cosmos network. And Atom network, Cosmos network, is the king of airdrops. Like airdrops come all the time, but they typically come to people who are staking Atom on the Cosmos network. I saw someone put Quant. Let's take a look. And if you guys gave me a follow, thank you very much. Again, there's a lot of comments coming in. I'm looking out here on the screen. Like Flip Dahlberg, thanks for the follow. And 205, thanks for the follow. Here we are looking at Quant. We're looking at Quant now. Looking on the 4 hour again. I want to zoom out to the daily so we can see this move isn't really that crazy, right? We're just looking at, here we are. Just this little thing right here. That's what today is. So don't get too freaked out about it. Up, down, up, down. I mean, that's price moves in waves, right? It goes down, then it goes up, then it goes down, then it goes up. So now we're just having a bit of a correction because we went for Quant from 109 bucks to 154 bucks, right? So it makes sense. What's my time frame? We're looking at the daily right here, but I like to look at probably the 2 hour and the 4 hour the most. So now we're on the 4 hour time frame. Finding decent support here. I thought it was a little higher, like $1.29, but looks like we're more at $1.26. Wicked down to almost the top of the golden pocket here. Quant, interesting. Looks like, here's what's going to happen. If Lever Atlas can print a green dot here, right, we will have a bullish divergence. Because how that works is, see this wave and this green dot right here, it correlates to this bottom up here, right? But if we make a lower low, right, here's a low, here's a lower low. If we print this green dot right here, because that goes with this wave, that's called a bullish divergence. So when price is coming, when we're making lower lows, but yet momentum is going up, that's typically a signal that we're reaching the bottom and price is going to turn. So that's what it looks like to me. Just like back here, look at this red line Lever Atlas drew for us that pointed out a bullish divergence. Look how perfectly it did that, right? We have this big wave up here correlating to this price high, but then we made a higher price high, but we have a lower wave. And Lever Atlas drew this line for us. Look how perfectly that timed it. Right here. Boom, down. That's a bearish divergence. If you want to check out Lever Atlas, click the link in the TikTok bio or the link in the YouTube description if you're watching on YouTube. And check out Lever Atlas. I do have, you can get that here right now, but I really suggest taking this free masterclass, how to get Bitcoin and Ethereum for free when the price goes up or down. Like today, yes, down. So you could actually, here's Lever Atlas calling this, you could take what's called a short here and profit from the way down. Get a bunch of free, well, Quant in this case, although I don't know if you can trade Quant. I think you would get cash in profit as the price went down. Yeah, let's take a look at Shiba. Let's take a look at Shiba. Bounced right off of that 200-day moving average and that fib. This is a tough zone right here. This, I don't know what number that is, well under a penny. I don't know, something 2/10,000th of a penny, something like that. Came down here, hit that trend line, rode it pretty good, and then it came down to the golden pocket and busted through the golden pocket. So again, when we zoom out on the daily, you can see that it's really not that crazy of a move here. But Shiba looks interesting because this looks like a wedge forming. So I think Shiba may have some kind of move up or down coming soon. See this kind of wedge going on here on the daily. But you see this little red candle here. That's all today is. This little red candle. You zoom out, man. Zoom out helps you a lot. But let's go back down to the 4 hour. I appreciate all the comments coming in. I'm not seeing all of them, so I'm not ignoring you. I'm just looking out here on the screen, the computer screen, instead of the phone screen a lot of the time. But I will try to get to as many questions as I can. That's for sure. She was looking a little weak to me, but it looks, I don't know. I think we probably have a support zone, but it's probably going to go the way of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yeah, let's take a look at Doge. We looked at Shiba, might as well look at Doge. Disclaimer, I don't love Shiba and Doge. I don't know how much of a future they have. I do have a little Shiba that I bought when it was really, really low. But, you know, like, oh, they're making a metaverse now. Well, yeah, you and everybody else. What makes yours so special? Just to be honest. 18 cents down to 14 cents. It's about right. Printed a big red dot up here, went down. That makes sense. I don't know. Doge is looking like it may just come down more. This is on the 4 hour. Wow. I don't know. Thoughts on Cake? I think Cake is a quite inflationary token. I like Pancake Swap, but it is a very inflationary token, and those tend to just go down over time. Yeah, let's look at HBAR. If you guys can, if you can hit that share this stream, that'd be really awesome, because I think a lot of people could use this information today. Because again, here's HBAR. Let's zoom out to the daily. Geez, HBAR, I took quite a dump today, actually. Wow, that's different than most. Most just have a little candle that looks like this when you zoom out, but HBAR, wow, HBAR went from 26 cents down to 20 cents. Actually, that's not that much. Kind of a gain at HBAR half, 21 to 26. Interesting for HBAR. But it did come down quite a bit. Trying to find some, looks like it's broken through the golden pocket here. Certainly broke the heck out of the trend line. I don't know, if you believe in HBAR long term, which some people that I really trust their assessments, some friends of mine, they really, 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 really like HBAR. Like, they don't get that enthusiastic about many things, but they do about HBAR. So HBAR long term could be pretty good. I think someone put Car Girl. I think they mean Cat Girl. I do have a little bit of Cat Girl. Valencia, thanks for the follow. We already looked at Smooth Love Potion. We already looked at Litecoin. What else? Mark Knight, thanks for the follow. Champress, there's no safe way to invest. I agree. It's about minimizing risk is what I would probably say. Controlling your risk. Will Bitcoin dump to 42K? It could. But signs to me right now look like we might at least get a bounce before that happens. If that happens. OG2507, thanks for the follow. What else do we want to look at here? Let's take a look at AVAX. Drink some coffee quick. Okay, AVAX. AVAX went from a low here of 65 bucks up to 100 bucks, 105. So that's a pretty healthy gain, right? That's almost a 70% gain, which certainly was more than most of the market. Bitcoin and Ethereum went up, what, about 35, maybe 40%. So to have a bigger correction than Ethereum and Bitcoin wouldn't blow my mind. Looks like we're holding kind of around this golden pocket right now, although the price is below it. We do have this wave all the way down here at minus 88. If we print a green dot down here, I think a lot of the market is finding a bottom and at least going to give a little bounce. That's what I think a lot of the market's going to do right now. From more and more as we look through this. User 08, Benjamin Christie, thanks for the follows. Thurman, thanks for the follow. So, yeah, that's AVAX. That's AVAX. What else do we want to look at? Let's look at VeChain, huh? Let's look at VeChain. See what we got going on. We've got 197 people on here right now. You guys are awesome. If you could smash that like and I bet you guys could send us, we're at 6,200 likes. I bet you guys could send us to 10,000 likes in like less than a minute. I bet you could do that. That'd be so awesome. VeChain here. VeChain, look at that. VeChain's still kind of around its trend line. Very interesting. The original trend line before it, went on a rocket to go up. So VeChain's looking decent today. Plus, we look like we have a good chance at printing a green dot down here. I mean, we are at minus 82. I see the likes flying in. We're going fast. We're going to get to over 10,000 quickly. Now we got over 200 people in here. That's awesome. But VeChain looks like it's holding pretty good here. I think VeChain looks like a lot of the rest of them. How much did VeChain go up? It went from 4.5 cents to almost 9 cents. So VeChain basically went up 100% in that like 2-week period. And now it's come down from like 9 cents to 6.5. So it's had about a 30-ish% correction. That seems about right, granted, for what's going on here. But if we print this green dot down here, I think we could expect to see at least a little bounce. I think there's still a good chance VeChain could come back above its trend line here. That's what it looks like to me. Puddles, thanks for the follow. Damn, those likes are flying in. You guys are awesome. We're almost at 10,000. Where are we? We're about 8,400 right now. So, yeah, let's take a look at ICP. ICP, yeah, you know me. Boy, Lever Atlas just called that. You see that red line? Look how perfectly it called that. The way Lever Atlas works, when you see a red line like this, especially from a wave this high to a wave this low, follow that up. How perfect was that? Boom, because this is a bearish divergence. Boom. If you want to get Lever Atlas, click the link in the TikTok bio and check out Lever Atlas. I really recommend you take the free masterclass first, though, because that's what Lever Atlas helps us do, is to get Bitcoin and Ethereum for free when the price goes up and down. Because again, imagine getting free crypto as the price is dropping like this. That changes lives, guys. Learn that skill. Take the masterclass for sure. But it's only coming down ICP to about right here. Where did ICP go from? Went from about $15.50 to $23.50. So it went up about $8. Call that about a 50% gain, 50. And now it's come down from 23.5 to 18, 19. That's probably about right, consistent with the rest of the market. I think it's probably hopefully finding support here too. We had a lot of, because right here was resistance, here was resistance, here was resistance. So now that it went well above that, this zone looks like a pretty decent support. That's interesting. We already looked at Atom. What else? What do you think about SHIB? I don't love SHIB, although I do have a little bit of SHIB. Blocktopia, what is Block? It's Block, right? Let's take a look at Blocktopia. Finally broke the trend line, so Blocktopia is not such a bad spot. What did it go from? It went from 13 or 1.3 cents to almost 30 cents, so it went up well over 100%. So for it to have a bigger correction doesn't blow my mind, right? 30 cents to now 18 cents, which is a little below trend, which makes sense because you went way over trend. So it makes sense that when you come down, you go a little past the trend. Plus, there's this golden pocket right here. I think Blocktopia is looking like pretty decent to me. Like, this looks like a decent value to me. Not financial advice, just my opinion by looking at the charts. If you believe in Blocktopia long term, in my opinion, you should really only get involved in things that you believe are solid projects that actually have a future. And Blocktopia, to me, could certainly fall into that range. I think Animoca Brands has something to do with Blocktopia, and I certainly do like that. You think Bitcoin will drop more? It could. But I think most of the market is finding support and probably going to give at least a little bounce. Sure, it could go up a lot, but I think we're going to see at least a little bounce. And then, after that, things could come down more or they could go up. I know, master analysis, but I think that's what's going to happen. I think we're going to see a bounce from most of the market, not necessarily to go above like here, but at least a bounce to maybe come back to at least this zone. We're looking at Blocktopia, but a lot of charts look the same, so that's kind of what I'm pointing at. That type of move. Crow, yeah, let's take a look at Crow. Crow is something that I'm accumulating more and more because I think Crow and FTX, which is FTT is the coin for FTX, I think they have a pretty good future, right? I mean, they're in Crypto.com is on every UFC. FTX is in baseball. It's naming stadiums. Crypto.com's naming stadiums. Like they're doing some good things. They're becoming household names. But it's still early enough that I think they have a long ways up to go in terms of value. So what do we think of Crow right here? There's a lot of lines here, obviously. So there's a lot of support. And you see it's bouncing pretty good off the bottom of this golden pocket. It is below it right now, but I would still say that's a pretty strong support zone. Plus, if you follow it over, you can see here was a resistance that got rejected. Once you go past resistance, like we spent a good amount of time above that zone, it flips into support, right? We had resistance here, but then we busted. Came down, support, went up. Came down, support. I think we're going to have a bounce. I think most of the market's going to have at least somewhat of a bounce. Maybe it doesn't even come back to here, but I think we're going to see some green candles coming up to see some bounce. Plus, Lever Atlas is showing that we very well could be printing a green dot down here. CJ Music, thanks for the follow. We already looked at Phantom. Phantom had quite a correction, but I'm very bullish on Phantom ecosystem, period. Zachary Bagshaw, Jose Roman, thanks for the follows. PTV Yuang, thanks for the follow. Hey bud, any gems to watch out for? Hard to say. What's this site? This site is TradingView. If you want that, click the link in the TikTok bio, and I'll take you to this page. Scroll down a little bit. Here's the link for TradingView. Definitely use this link because I think you get somewhat of a discount. And by the way, tax season's coming up, right? How many of you have done your taxes yet? Or how many of you haven't done your taxes yet, I should say, and did crypto last year? In my opinion, you have to have this, okay? What this will do is it'll literally, you can log your Coinbase, your Voyager, or whatever into this, and it will suck out all your transactions and print out the actual tax form that you need for your crypto transactions. It'll do it in like a minute. It's insane. I've been stressing over it for so long, and then I found this the other day. I swear to God, it kind of saved my life. So, and here's a discount code too. Now, I'm not sponsored or anything, but be sure to use this link because I think that that's how you get to use this discount code. Anyways, back to the content. It's looking, plus we have this wave down here, so I think we're finding support in most of the market. Thank you for the, what is that thing? I don't know what that thing was, but thank you for the gift. Wishing bottle. Thank you, Pat the Bear. KDA, let's take a look at KDA. Cadena. Oh, we're at 11,000 likes, by the way. You guys are awesome. I told you, I knew you guys could fly it up. Cadena. Cadena. Let's zoom out real quick. Let's go to the daily. Interesting. Cadena looks like it's forming a bit of a wedge. Cadena. Let's go to the 4 hour again. Interesting. We still have this 200-day SMA up here. You see how it perfectly rejected off of it here, here, and here, but it's still below it. So Cadena, but it's still got an uptrend Cadena going on. You see that? See this uptrend going on here? Let's draw it real quick. So I like that. Cadena's got some good stuff going for it. Plus we could be printing a dot down here. Cadena's looking one of the more solid charts we've looked at today, I think. I saw someone put UFO. Yes, definitely look at UFO. If you guys have been following me for any amount of time, you know I'm very big on crypto gaming. I'm not a gamer. It's just so obvious that is such a massively undervalued market that is emerging as better games are coming out. The whole market cap of all crypto gaming is like 20, 30 billion. That is nothing. When it should be probably multiple hundreds of billions and eventually into the trillions. Rejected off of here, UFO did. Came down here. I think UFO is at a great price. Let's zoom out the daily because UFO went down a ton, as most crypto gaming did. It was all the way up here at what 403305, and it went all the way down to 5065. So quite a decline. And right now we're only sitting at 401. I think it's a great value to be had here on UFO right now. UFO is one in gaming that I'm pretty interested in. Still well above this trend line you see here. Bounced off this Fibonacci line. Now I think we are below the golden pocket, but the trend line even there, if we draw this trend line from here, go through there, now I just made this trend line now, but you can definitely call that an upward trend line. If we hold it, we're coming down here. Look how perfectly lever Atlas called this drop again, by the way. Look, see that red line? Goes to this one. Look at that. Boom. Down. Calls it pretty solid. But I like UFO long term, and I think it's just pretty under. It dropped so much in these last 4 months that I think it's just a steal. That's my opinion. We already looked at link. Where's the tax software link? If you click the link in my TikTok bio, go to my TikTok bio, and it'll take you to this page. Just scroll down a bit, and here's the link for the crypto tax software. And here's the discount code. It's cryptotrader.tax, I believe. Literally all you do is you just connect your Coinbase or whatever to it, and it sucks out all your transactions, compiles them all, and puts your total profit loss into a tax form for you. Whatever the tax form, it was like 8939 or something like that. The tax form number, I don't remember. But it did it all in like a minute, and I was like, oh my God. Although I've been stressing for so long, because you know how many crypto transactions you do in a year? It's insanity. And for that thing to just like do all that for you in like a minute, totally, totally change things. Lee, you're welcome. What else do we see? I think I saw someone put Zcash. Let's take a look at Zcash. I haven't looked at privacy coins in quite a while. Boy, it's holding above this 200-day SMA though. Wow, where did it come from? Boy, it's been going up since February. From 86 to 217. Wow, Zcash was pretty nice. Coming down. This is on the 4 hour. It's actually showing a bullish divergence. See that green line right there? Because we have this wave all the way down here correlating to this price low, and then we have this shallower wave correlating to this lower price low, right? Price is coming down, but momentum is going up. Might be a good time to get in on Zcash, plus it's above this strong support that is the 200-day simple moving average. Very interesting, very interesting. Illuvium, let's definitely look at Illuvium. Definitely let's look at Illuvium. Another crypto game, blockchain game that I am very excited about. Wow. Someone just gave me a corgi. Fierin. Oh yeah, I remember you. What's up, Fierin? Thank you. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Fierne? What do we got here? I think we're going to be printing a green dot down here, and I think we're going to be finding a bottom. And I think most of the market's going to get a bounce. I think Illuvium kind of looks like that too. Let's go out to the daily on Illuvium. Ooh, check that out. By the way, here's where we are. See that little tiny red candle right there? That's today. If that doesn't show you don't freak out, this little tiny red candle right here, like just zoom out. Often just zoom out and any stress you have will just go away. So Illuvium went from a high of almost $2,000 down to sub $500, and right now we're sitting at $600. I mean, when Illuvium launches, like this is just going to go crazy. Fern. It's just Fern. Okay. Dubsir, thanks for the follow. So we're meeting this kind of resistance zone, which seems to be kind of right here. Let's go back to the 4 hour. Make that a little bigger. You know what I should have done? Let's do that. Cool. Let's draw a Fibonacci. Let's draw a fib. Let's draw a fib. We're going to draw probably a couple fibs at least. Go to the fib retracement. We'll click down here. Scroll all the way to the top. So that one's not going to help us right now. Let's draw another fib. Click down here at the bottom again. We'll go up to, say, let's go to like this one. Or this one. Let's go to this one. Now let's go back to the 4 hour. And by the way, I may not be doing a live stream tomorrow. I may not be tomorrow because I have some other plans that I think I need to do, which is like literally I'm gonna go hang out with some family. That's what it is. I was gonna have my brother on tomorrow because he's kind of a wizard at calling some things, but may have to just put off his guest spot till next week. Interesting. We broke below the golden pocket. Kind of holding. Looks like to me like we have a good chance of printing a green dot, a bottom indicator down here. Again, look how good Lever Atlas called that. I mean, that red line. Yeah, Illuvium. Illuvium looks like it might be at a fairly stable spot, under $600. Looks like the market says under 600. It's kind of holding its ground, which makes sense. Those psychological numbers. I don't know where this trend line here is coming from, but I tend to like these when TradingView draws them. Again, if you're wondering what this thing is I'm using, it's TradingView. Just click the link in my TikTok bio. It'll take you to my crypto resources page here. TradingView, just scroll down a bit. Here's TradingView, and here's that crypto software. Oh, by the way, put a 1 in the chat if you are not getting any interest on your crypto currently. And you live in the United States. Because if not, you need to use Voyager immediately. Because Voyager pays you interest on your crypto without having to lock it up or stake it or anything like that. Plus, it's better than Coinbase in every way, in my opinion. Because when you buy and sell crypto, you don't pay fees also. So Voyager is just a lot better than Coinbase. Plus, you're getting interest on your crypto. I mean, like, it's free crypto dropped in your account on the first of every month. It's only in the States currently, but it will be rolling out to Europe. So definitely check this out. And if you use this link, I'm not sponsored or anything. This is my referral link. Use someone else's referral link if you want, but you got to use someone's referral link because it'll give you $25 in free Bitcoin when you deposit or buy $100 of crypto on Voyager. So definitely check that out if you're in the States. Get some interest on your crypto. I mean, stable coins, USDC coin, which is always worth $1, pays me 9% interest. I'm getting 9% interest on my cash. You get 12% on Polkadot, over 4% on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it's just, and you don't lock it up. I can't say enough good things about Voyager, seriously. But Illuvium looks like a decent buy to me right now. What's the bottom indicator called? This is Lever Atlas. It's a lot like Market Cipher, but it is my own tool, and it's different than Market Cipher. But it basically tracks kind of the same thing, which is, I would sum up into saying momentum. If you want to check that out, click the link in my TikTok bio, go to my resources page, and here's Lever Atlas right here. But I would really recommend taking this free masterclass because it teaches you how to get Bitcoin and Ethereum for free, even when the price goes down, right? So when price is going down, we could be getting not Illuvium for free, but Bitcoin and Ethereum, XRP, and a lot of other cryptos. You would just get cash for free on Illuvium here. But Illuviums look like maybe a decent buy to me, in my opinion. What else do we want to look at? We already looked at Phantom. I love Phantom. Phantom seems to be kind of the same thing. Where do I get all my charting knowledge? Just experience, Oklahoma. Just experience. I'm a voracious learner. Isaac the Father. Fun fact, I also have a doctorate. I'm just kind of I just like to absorb information. What's up, Diva? Yo, yo. Welcome back. Model, thanks for the follow. How does Dogecoin look? Dogecoin had quite a drop. Oh, Vulcan Forged. Oh, PYR. Yeah. Let's definitely take a look at Vulcan Forged. On the 4 hour here, let's zoom out on the daily. See how far Vulcan Forge has come down since its top. Where was the top here? About $53. Now it's at 19. Went all the way down to $8. Wow, what a deal. I was buying a good amount of gaming stuff like Vulcan Forge, like Veracity, like UFO down here. Because this is just insanity. Because I think it's undervalued up here. So down here, it's like basically free to me, is my opinion. $19. Now we're at 16. Let's go back to the 4 hour, see how she looks. A lot of the market obviously has this drop going on today. But again, you see as you go to the daily, like look how tiny, that little red candle there, that's today. Nothing to freak out about once you say this little tiny red candle here. It could come down a bit more. It's only went down $19 to 14. I guess that is quite a drop now that I say it like that. But this one could come down a bit more maybe. Either way, I think these are just good. DEFCON just bought Lever Atlas. Welcome, man. Welcome. There's a lot of good bonuses for getting Lever Atlas too. Definitely, because now you get the whole course. Because the masterclass is one thing, but then you get the whole course if you actually just do a free trial of Lever Atlas. So welcome in. Welcome in, DEFCON. Definitely join the Discord group too. We do a lot of good stuff over there, DEFCON. And anyone can join the Discord group, by the way. Go to the resources page I have here. Where's the Discord? Just scroll down, you'll find it right there. Oh, and join my text message list if you haven't. It's free still currently. I send out some serious alpha on here, like when I see good trades and stuff like that, or other projects I run across that just seem really excellent. I only send it out really to the text message group, or I post it in the Discord. So definitely join those. But all both free to join. Check those out. What else do we want to look at today? We already looked at Sol. Well, Paulo, I wouldn't say it was a big drop today, right? Like, let's go back to Bitcoin real quick. Because if you zoom out to the daily, right? Look how far we've come up, and that is a decent candle, but it's not uncommon, right? Much bigger candles, like here we were going up. Those are bigger candles there. When we go down, we get some pretty big candles, but it's just this right here. Really, what we want to do is we want to stay above 40, but above like 42 also. And right now we're at 43.7, 43.8, something like that. So to me, it's not a big thing yet, but again, we'll just go to the 4 hour. It looks to me like we very much could be printing a bullish divergence, meaning that I think we're going to have a bit of a bounce here. I don't know how much time it's going to spend below this golden pocket or this line. That's just how I'm feeling. That's my probability from what I'm looking at here. Although money flow is going down, could it go down more? Absolutely. But I think we're going to see a bounce, and it's going to come up at least some. I think probably to at least about 45.5 is what I think. Dang, what was I going to look at? I swear there's something else. PK list. Amy, thanks for the follows. What else was I going to look at? Yeah, let's. I mean, we already looked at Sol, but let's look at Sol one more time. So there's Sol. Do I have different charts drawn on the FTX version? Yeah, I do, but they're back here. We're sitting a little below this golden pocket. Kind of the same thing as Bitcoin. I think things are going to have a bounce. I'm just waiting for this green dot to print to indicate a bottom to me. What about Gods Unchained? Gods, dude, I was back in 2018. I was buying the Genesis Gods Unchained packs, and I got a whole bunch of Gods coins when they did the drop in 2021. Well, several increments they did drops, but I like Gods. I don't play it really, but I like it. But let's look at Gods. Why not? Gods Unchained. I sold a lot of my Gods back up at like $7, $8, $9, which was basically the top. Because the day it got listed on Coinbase, I was like, I am selling most of this. Not because I don't like Gods or think it's good. It's just the hype when something like that gets listed on Coinbase day one is insanely, it runs it up so much. And I knew that if I wanted to, I could buy that more Gods at way cheaper in like a week, which is exactly how it played out, and they got really cheap. What's it at? Went up to $1.80. Right now it's at $1.27. Looks like it's going to be printing a green dot down here is what I think, but we'll see. We'll see. But overall, Gods is pretty undervalued. Now, if you like Gods Unchained, if you like playing that game, it's probably pretty undervalued. Let's look at VVS. VVS is an interesting one. Whoops, that was not. Looks like they only got it here on the spot. Interesting chart. Following about the regular, what did it get up to? About 4028. And now it's down to about 4023. Came from 4021. Momentum's still going down there, though. That's interesting. Momentum's still going down there. Certainly broke any trend line that there would have been. I mean, you could still say this is a trend line right here. You know what I mean? Because this is still a higher low. We'll see. But right now, the trend since the 29th of March has been down. So that doesn't look great for VVS. But if you like VVS, maybe a really good time to get in. Veracity. What is Veracity? Is it VRS? What is Veracity? What's the ticker for Veracity? Is it VRC? That's Veracoin. What is Veracity's ticker? Microbank, thanks for the follow. VRA. It's VRA. Okay. Dang it. Let's take a look at it. Veracity, another gaming one that I really like. Maybe we should take a look at Cetify also. Broke that trend line, still above this trend line. Looks like it's right at the bottom of this golden pocket here. If I just move this over, oh, my thing fell. Whoops. Let me tighten the sucker up. Looks like it's right at this golden pocket. We look like we could be printing a green dot below in the oversold zone, which is below this white dotted line here. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. We're still making a higher low technically. So you could, very interesting. I think it's like a lot of the rest of the market, but again, if we go to the daily, zoom, zoom, zoom. This little candle here doesn't look like much, but again, we can make the form that we're making a bigger kind of wedge. This might even be a descending triangle. If it's a descending triangle, that's a pretty good thing, because descending triangles typically break up more often than not, but not always. Nothing is really always. But boy, what was it up here? It was but almost 9 cents, and went down to about 1.5 cents, and right now it's sitting at 3 cents. Veracity seems still like a good deal to me, because its market cap was never even very big, even up here. I mean, the entire market cap of all of gaming and blockchain crypto is only like 20-30 billion, which is absolutely nothing. And most of that is Axie Infinity, Decentraland, and Sandbox. Speaking of that, I see someone put sand. Let's take a look at sand. Let's go to this one. Oh, wow, that's a tiny fib box that I have there. Wow. Well, I don't even know why I have that. That's so crazy. Oh, we're on the daily. I see. That's why. Let's go to the 4 hour. Definitely broke. It was following that 200-day simple moving average, which is this yellow line here. And there was a lot of support here, but it certainly broke it. And now it's sitting down here at the bottom of the fib box at the 786, which is around $3.10. Dipped down to about $3. It's like $3 is a strong support zone. Plus, we actually did print a green dot here on the 4 hour. We'll see if it holds, but it's way in the oversold zone at a negative 92.6. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So that's looking pretty strong to me, but what did sand come from? 267 up to 388. So that ran up quite a bit, but boy, it's corrected quite a bit. But I like sand. I like sand long term. Seedify is S Fund. Thank you for telling me that, by the way, because I wasn't sure. I would have started typing in seed and stuff like that. So sand looks, I think sand's finding support though, right? It actually printed a green dot. One of the few we've seen is a green dot down here, which indicates a bottoming out of price, at least locally. Seedify was at 394, went to 564, now it's sitting at 4.4, 4.5 about. Seems about right, although we did make a lower low compared to over here. Yeah, so you can kind of call that a downtrend now. Yeah, interesting. Still waiting for a dot to go. We'll see with Seedify, but I think, again, if we go to the daily, again, you know, it's still looking pretty downtrendy, although we want to make a higher low. See what I'm saying? Than this one. You see the trend down. We did kind of, let's draw a trend line real quick. I don't know if Seedify has really broken anything that I would call a trend line. I would say, yeah, you could say maybe a little bit. But if we can make a higher low and come back up higher and actually break this trend line, that would be pretty good. So Seedify to me is probably still really undervalued. Look at Lever Atlas call that, by the way. This bullish divergence, the green line means it's going to go up. Look how perfectly it timed that. Just like that. Let's go back to the 4 hour. Right off that, look at it bounce right off that damn line. I mean, I just drew it, but nonetheless, you see how that line connected so many dots. Whoops. We don't want it to go any lower, but nonetheless, you think we are getting into a bull run? I mean, I still think it's quite possible. Cade Bender, thanks for the follow. Tectonic. What is the ticker for Tectonic? Because it's not coming up like this. Stellar, that would be XLM. Let's take a look-see. That trend line got broke. Coming way down into way over sold zone, right? Almost negative 100 here. Very oversold XLM, as is most of the market, I think, right now. Had a nice support here on the 786 at about 22 cents. We're sitting at 20, a little over 20 cents. Very interesting. Very interesting. I think most of the market is going to have a bounce. Like, say, XLM, I think it has a bounce to somewhere around the 786. So about, if it's at 20 cents right now, I think it gets to around 22 cents, and then we'll have to see. If it breaks through, then we're going up. If it gets rejected, then we're going down probably further. And that basically sums up the entire market for me right now. That exact type of move. It's tonic. Yeah, that didn't come up either. I'm guessing Tectonic might be pretty new. DAR, is that Mines of Delarnia? I was in the ICO of Mines of Delarnia. I still hold some Mines of Delarnia coin, which I think is DAR, right? Was at 61 cents to start this move. Went up to $1.50. Wow, it went up well over 100%. And now it's correcting some. Still well over $1. Wow, it's still sitting way up here in this zone. Wow, Mines of Delarnia is looking pretty damn strong comparatively. I mean, it's still on trend. Like, look, we'll draw a trend line real quick just so you can see it. Look at that. Still well on trend. Wowzer. Let's zoom out a bit. Let's try to look for some fibs. Let's go with the fib retracement. Go down here to the bottom. Go to the top. Go to that top. I got rejected right off of that 786 right there. Let's draw one more fib. Down here at the bottom, we'll go to this top. Let's go back to the 4 hour on Delarnia. Again, I'm very bullish on gaming crypto, period, end of sentence. Rejected right off of there, rode that zone, hit this trend line. So I think the 786 is a pretty strong support zone. And I think the same thing is going to happen. I think like most things, it's going to bounce come up to probably $1.35, $1.40, and then that's the deciding point. If it goes up more, then more bull run on. If it goes down, then it's probably going to go down further than right here and break this trend. I think that basically sums up the whole market for me right now. Bonga, is that market cipher? No, it's not market cipher. It's similar because they both track momentum really. This is my own tool called Lever Atlas. If you want to get it, it actually costs less than market cipher. Click the link in my bio. All right, click the link in my bio, and it'll take you to my crypto resources page here. You can get Lever Atlas here. But I really suggest taking this free masterclass on how to get Bitcoin and Ethereum for free when the price goes down and up. Yes, that's right. I said all that right. For free when the price goes down. What else should we look at? What else should we look at? Hey, bro, how you doing? Can you have a look at SLP? What's up, EJP? We already looked at Smooth Love Potion. Smooth Love Potion looked pretty decent, but you know, since you're in here, let's pull it up one more time. I stand corrected. It had a pretty strong correction, actually. But I think overall, Axie and Smooth Love Potion are holding up pretty strong compared, I mean, with them having that massive, ridiculous hack. I don't know. Actually, that could come down more. Smooth Love Potion could definitely come down more. Mina? What is Mina? Mina's getting perfectly rejected off of its 200-day simple moving average up here. Very interesting. Sitting here, we're still way up here in momentum. Yeah, I think this could come down more. But what was its move? It went from $1.60 to 3.5, so it went up basically 100% in the past like 3 weeks. So to see it stay here, really what we got to see is we got to see it get above this 200-day simple moving average, this yellow line, and stay above it for several days. That would be a very bullish on type sign. I don't know what Mina is. I'm not familiar with that project, but doesn't matter because I'm just looking at charts. Doesn't matter. D-Race. Is that the ticker for D-Race? What is D-Race? I mean, I know what D-Race is. Lever Atlas called that pretty good. Called all that pretty good. We're coming down here. It looks like momentum's definitely swinging down for D-Race. But again, if we zoom out to the daily, I wonder what it looks like. Probably, yeah, I mean, look at all this. This little red candle here is what we're looking at today. D-Race. D-Race was very hyped up, right? $8.50 came all the way down to $1. Oh my goodness. God, I should have bought. I mean, I didn't buy any D-Race. God, I should have bought some D-Race. Wow. Because I like that project. I like what it does. Boy, I wonder if their NFTs went down. What chart am I using? This is TradingView. If you click the link in my TikTok bio, it'll take you over to my crypto resources page, which is right here. Scroll down a little bit. Here's TradingView. Be sure to use this link because I think you get a discount on this link. I'm not sponsored by any of this stuff, but I think you get a discount if you use this link. If you're looking to do taxes, time's coming up. For real, go get this. Use this link. I think you get that's how you get to use this discount code for the discount. Definitely do that. It was crazy. Like I plugged in my Coinbase and Voyager, and it just loaded it all right up and made the tax form for me. Like instead of me having to go through all the transactions trying to figure out, powerful stuff. And if you don't have a ledger, by the way, since I'm right here, you got to have one. Like if you want to actually keep your crypto safe and prevent it 100% from getting stolen, you need a ledger. Use this link. I think you get a discount. I don't know, but I recommend the Nano X. This is my crypto resources page. Lots of good stuff on here. What else? Maybe I'll run through real quick. I got my DeFi guide on my 5 favorite DeFi protocols, complete walkthroughs. If you're in the States and you're not using Voyager, I mean, what are you doing? Just go get the interest on your crypto. It's insanity. Way better than Coinbase. I got some shirts. This is where I trade crypto, Bybit. If you want to trade crypto, definitely use this link because you get a 3.5% first time deposit bonus. Join my text list while it's still free. I send out super duper crazy alpha alerts on here. I don't send out very many messages, but when I do, they are saucy. Join the Discord too. Definitely check me out on YouTube and maybe get this card too. I have it right here. I use this to buy literally everything because I get Bitcoin rewards on this, and it pays better Bitcoin rewards than literally any other card on the market. Not sponsored, just telling you like it is. And it's free to get this card. Your credit can be 0 and you can get this card. It's not a credit card. A lot of good stuff here. These are my favorite crypto resources. TradingView is free. Yeah, there is a free version too. There is a free version too. But I recommend the pro version. I really do. I don't think you need more than the pro version. But Wanderlust, I mean, it depends. Depends on where you're at. You know, like you can use TradingView for free, and you can get the better stuff. I actually have the premium version, the highest version. RCR Sims, thanks for the follow. HYMC. Okay, let's check. That's not coming up. That's not coming up. Brandon, thanks for the follow. Oh yeah, let's take a look at Loopring. Loopring got perfectly rejected off of the golden pocket and the 200-day moving average. Broke trend has come down here. I'm looking at the daily. Again, this little red candle is all we're looking at today. You know what I mean? That's what is scaring people, is this little red candle there. Let's see here. Got, you know, like I said, this is the 4 hour now. Got perfectly rejected off of the moving average in the golden pocket. Has come down. It's finding support around the 786 fib line. Trend is, momentum's going down. If we print a green dot all the way down here at the negative 83, that, I think a lot of the market, I think we've found at least a temporary bottom for most of the market, and I think my best guess is I think we're going to bounce up some, and then we're going to decide what to do from there, if it wants to continue up or if it wants to go down. If it goes down, I think it's going to go down lower than things are today, but if it goes up, I think there's a good chance we at least come back up here and test this area and hopefully break through it. I think that's kind of what's going to happen. What about Remark? Boy, I love all the gaming cryptos coming in. I really do. Well, Remark's looking kind of, I don't want to say strong, but it's interesting that it hasn't come down here below the zero line yet, down here. Printed this red dot. Look how perfectly that red dot, Lever Atlas called this. Just like that. Called this one. That wasn't a big move, but it was a little one, I guess. But then it didn't draw a red line, but there should be a red line connecting these two also, because this is a clear bearish divergence with this big wave and this price high and this little wave and this higher high. Price is coming up, momentum is going down. It's a strong indicator of a bearish divergence. Well, boom. But it hasn't come down here into make a below the zero line wave yet, so I don't know about Remark. But if we go to the daily, let's go to the daily, just to zoom out a bit. So we haven't printed a red candle on the daily yet. That's interesting. Remark was all the way up to 67 bucks, went all the way down to about 11 bucks. And now it's at about 19 bucks. If you like Remark or a lot of gaming crypto, might be a good time to get some. Yeah, that's what I would say there. Move to earn game, step and ticket, GMT. Can you check the chart? GMT. Is Hex a solid project? I don't know how much to call it a project, but I don't think Richard Hart's a scammer. I'll say that. I guess it is a project. It just, there isn't much more for it to do. It's like a savings account, like a good savings account, sort of. GMT is weird. Wait, what the hell's going on here? This GMT, I don't like it. Like, what is that? I mean, with that being said, it's kind of done nothing but go up since, for the past month. It's only been out a month? Huh. Someone's vacuuming now. Hope that's all right by you. I don't know. Let's just go to some Q&A. How about? This is streaming live on YouTube also, and the replay of this whole live stream will be posted on the YouTube channel. My YouTube channel, of course, is Daily Crypto Bull. Same with my Twitter and my Instagram. But most of my content is on TikTok and YouTube. But if you follow me on Twitter, that's really good, because the things that I do post on Twitter are kind of time-sensitive things that I'm not going to make a YouTube video or a TikTok about. Some real alpha, but really the best thing to do would be to go to my resources page, which just click the link in my TikTok bio or the link in the YouTube description. Enjoy my text message list while it's still free, because I will be charging for this soon. I don't send out many messages, but when I do, it's some serious alpha. Especially when I see like good trading opportunities, like the charts pointed out to me. I usually send out a message there. Definitely join that. It's free still, but I will be charged for that soon. And definitely join the Discord. Our Discord's growing. Connect with other people, and plus I'm in there a good amount of the time. So check that out. My YouTube channel, I really want to get to 10,000 subscribers. Go on over there and subscribe. Help your boy out. And check out these other resources. I mean, every one of these, like, you should have or watch. Like, this is a free masterclass on how to get Bitcoin and Ethereum for free when the price goes up and down. Like, of course you should watch that. Lever Atlas is that indicator we've been looking at. My DeFi guide, I've done hundreds of DeFi protocols. Here's a walkthrough of my 5 favorite. Definitely use Voyager over crypto, or over Coinbase, because you get interest on your crypto on Voyager, but it's only available in the States. And definitely use this link, because you get $25 free Bitcoin if you use this link. This is the tool we've been looking at all day, the chart, trading view. Here's crypto tax software, ledger to protect your crypto. I got a shirt site. I have 10 shirts on it currently. I think they're pretty great. Go ahead and get one. Support your boy. This is where I trade crypto. Use this link at a deposit bonus. I'm just running through these quick because I haven't done this yet. The text list, the YouTube, the Discord, and this fold card, which is what I use, gives you Bitcoin rewards on your everyday purchases. It's not a credit card. You don't need to apply. You don't need to have a good credit score. It doesn't cost. It's free to get this card. Get it. But let's do a little Q&A. I'll pop on here with you for a minute. What's up, everybody? Thank you for the follow, ET15. GMT is a fitness game run to earn crypto. Oh, I think I've heard of that. I think I was hearing this one guy was making like $800 a day or something like that. How does that work? That's really interesting. That's what GMT is? That's what GMT is, huh? I've been hearing about that. I didn't realize that's what it was. What's it actually stand for? What's it called? Chosen Ones is a great NFT play to earn crypto game coming in December. It's coming like December 2022. There's a lot of games on the horizon. December, maybe it's pretty good. I don't know. I haven't heard of that one yet, though. I'm really pumped up for Big Time, because I think that's going to be at least doing its alpha or beta. Maybe it's a beta. Maybe it's an alpha. I don't know. I think it's going to be coming out this month. And I have VIP passes to get in. I bought them to get in early access, to be part of the alpha or beta or whatever they're going to call it. And I have Space, which is their land, their metaverse land. I'm quite invested in Big Time. I'm also very bullish on Mirandus and Illuvium, because those are all AAA. Like, I think they have a real shot at getting some real serious number of users and to hold them for years and be the first real strong use cases for NFT blockchain gaming. Buy sneakers as an NFT and then it hooks to your phone's pedometer. Really? What's the website? Let's pull it up. Let me minimize this so the people on YouTube can see what we're looking at. GMT Fitness Crypto. Green Metaverse Token? Steppen. Oh, Steppen is there. Green Meta... that's not their... That can't be their site, right? What is their site? Do they have a site? Thoughts on Titano? Titano's a successful project. I'm not invested in it because I feel like I missed out. But I am in another project. Again, if you join my text message list, which is still free, or the Discord group, or my Twitter, I told people about Aurora. This right here. This is a Titano fork. It looks really, really, really promising. Look how cool this is too, right? It looks really, really promising. We got in, what's it at right now? Okay, it's at 62 cents. We got in back at like 35 cents. And I don't know why it's not showing it far enough back. We got in at like 35 cents and sold a lot of it at like $2. So all this is just profit to me. And from the beginning, the people that did the best in Titano actually held for like 2 months, regardless of what the price did. So I'm doing the same thing here with Aurora. But let's go back to GMT real quick. Steppen. It's a move to earn health and fitness app Users equipped with sneaker NFTs can move outdoors to earn tokens and NFT rewards. Steppen has a built-in wallet. Green Satoshi. Very interesting. I'm going to have to do some research on that. Super interesting. You can rent sneakers for free. Move and earn and then split the earnings with the sneaker owner. So you can rent out. If you own the sneakers as NFTs, you can, wow, okay. You can, wow, okay. You can actually rent them out. So if you're not using them, you can let other people use them and split what they earn. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Gem sockets. Interesting. Very interesting. Very. Why don't they have their? Where's their site? Where's their own website? Is it on Solana? Like, so would I go to like, where would I find these NFTs? Where would I find them? Steppen is the site. Okay, so if I go to STEPN like .com. Oh, okay. Thank you 2NY for the follow. Download now. I don't know if I want to download. How to play, white paper link to how to play. Choose a sneaker that fits your fitness level. Walker, jogger, runner, trainer. I'd say I'm more of a walker. I go for a walk every morning for usually a little over 2 miles. I used to be a runner. Jogger, not runner. Find the sneaker from the in-app marketplace. There's an app. Equip your sneaker, move outdoors, burn energy, earn handsome rewards. How handsome? Like Brad Pitt handsome or like Jake Gyllenhaal handsome? Let's see here. Check and flex. Interesting. Steps count. You can get for Android and iPhone. Yeah, I am totally gonna check that out. Do you buy the NFTs right in the site? Oh, download now. Where the hell do you buy the NFTs? Do you buy them in the app? Where do you buy the NFTs at? Who told me about it? Crypto V and Sam. Yeah, tell me, where do you actually get the NFTs at? I'm not seeing where to get the damn thing at. Here's the team. At least they give us their docs, so I dig that, that's for sure. Advisors, I don't know who they are, but that doesn't matter. Sequoia, Alameda, Solana Ventures, pretty good backers. Open Space. You download the iPhone app and that's where you get the NFTs. How much do the NFTs cost? And how much are you earning from your NFTs? My coffee go, there it is. I'm not sure, yeah. But apparently you get the NFTs in the iPhone app, which I'm definitely going to do that. But, I mean, I wonder if they're on Magic Eden too, just for the hell of it, because I can't really show my iPhone app right here. Magic, sure. Where's the search? There it is. Floor price 10 Solana, 10 Sol. Is that what it is? Or are you paying? What are they priced at? Got to be, yeah, 10.6 Sol. So that's on here. I wonder how much they are in the app. NFTs are about 10 Solana, so that's in the app too, Sam. That's about how much they are. And how much are you earning from your NFT? I'm guessing this one hasn't been revealed yet. The shoebox here, these shoe boxes. Pretty cool. Pretty interesting concept. So about $1,000, around $1,000 to get one. You're not earning yet. You don't have sneakers. Oh, Sam, you don't have them. Dang, I wish you had them. I'd really like to know what that's adding up to. I'm definitely going to do more research on this, for sure. For sure. Definitely going to do that. Definitely going to do that. Definitely going to do that. What else you guys got going on? Anything else good? Again, that's why I always go through these charts every day, all of these different ones. I like you guys to just call them out. What I saw today from the charts, what I saw was that it looks to me like we're finding support, and I think we're going to have a bit of a bounce up. Now, I think it's not going to be necessarily a big bounce. I think it's going to bounce a bit, and it's going to hit some kind of resistance level that isn't too far up. You know, for like Ethereum, I think it'll be maybe about 33.50, something like that. Bitcoin 46.5, maybe 47, maybe. And then it's going to decide if it wants to go up or it's going to get rejected and go down. And I think if it goes down, it's going to go down lower than we are today. If it goes up, it's not guaranteed that it's going to go higher than we've gone in this run, but I would say that that's optimistic. Perfect for someone who walks a lot in their job. That makes a lot of sense. Like if you're like a Amazon warehouse worker, or you work at, yeah, you're right, somewhere you walk a lot, that would make a lot of sense. Do I like Citus Heroes? I don't know anything about Citus Heroes. And we pull that up real quick too. CitusHeroes.com. Whoa, good graphics. Whoa. That's beautiful. You play it? FT stars. So it really doesn't scroll. You really just go like this, and it's more of a sideways scroller. Okay, that's kind of cool. Looks cool. Yeah, I'll keep that one up too. I have not heard of Lunar DeFi or Cake Monster. Isaac the Father learned how to look at the charts and kind of get the momentum, but I didn't get how to purchase a spot. Isaac, are you talking about trading? Because I don't trading. You're not purchasing spot. Do I have Bybit up right now? Here, I'm logged in. So this is the trading screen, and you trade with it. What you do is you do a long and a short. If you want to do spot, that's a whole different thing. That's just buying crypto. But trading isn't buying crypto. So you just long it and short it. That was Bybit back there that I was on. How are you on Hero? Safari, I'm not sure what you mean. How am I on Hero? You mean like Meta Hero? Meta Heroes? PD, thanks for the follow. Across the ages. The backers are insane. Animoca Brands? Well, I'm a sucker for anything Animoca Brands touches. Let's take a look. What's it called again? Across the Ages. I feel like I've heard of that actually. I mean, it's just we're so on the cusp of great blockchain games coming out. Oh, it's a card game? I don't love card games, but it doesn't matter. Scroll, sucker. Atmosphere, virtual to real. See, Animoca, Sandbox, Ubisoft, Vendetta. Yeah, there's some good investors in there. Looks kind of cool. Not the biggest fan of card games, even though I did the Gods and Chain thing. But that doesn't matter because people are fans of these. We're just on the cusp. We're on the cusp of so many good games coming out. You know what I mean? We're just on the cusp of it. What am I trading if I'm not investing? Isaac, did you take my free masterclass, Isaac? In the masterclass, click the link in my TikTok bio. Watch the masterclass, and then if you get Lever Atlas, you actually get my whole trading course. You're trading with the crypto you already have, is what you're doing. You're not buying it or selling it really. You're trading it. You're putting it up for trade. So if you do a long and the price goes up, you get more crypto. If you do a short and the price goes down, you get more crypto. If it goes the wrong way, you're losing crypto. But that's why we use risk management. I'm seeing more and more universities offering certificates in virtual reality. It's inevitably the future. If you really think about it, most likely your entire life, at least the last like 30 years, we've been doing nothing but going more and more and more digital. Tech has been going further and further and further. Like it's a one-way road that we're not going back unless there's an apocalypse. I haven't, but I'll look into it for sure. Really trying to get the bigger picture, then definitely take my masterclass because I talk about the bigger picture in there too. Like actually my masterclass starts off by talking and showing evidence and data of what the bigger picture is, just laying it all out. And if you arrive at the same conclusion, you're going to realize you're going to want to accumulate this stuff. And I show you how to trade with it and everything like that, and then offer you some other tools and stuff like that to help you with it. Meta Hero. I don't know a ton about Meta Hero because like I've gone so heavy on Big Time and Mirandus that I spent a lot of focus on those two, but I've been buying other coins. But in terms of looking at actual games, like thank you for the ones you guys have shared with me today because like those look pretty solid. I mean, just from a quick glance, but it just reminds me how close we are to the first real blockchain AAA highly adopted games coming out. We're so close, and it's going to literally change the entire gaming paradigm, and it's going to be the first real thing massively adopted that is blockchain. And most people, like Big Time, most people don't even realize they're using blockchain with Big Time, and I think that's something that's kind of important too. Like not that, oh, I'm using blockchain, I'm not going to use this then. No, it's just like, no, you just want to make it as easy as possible. It's game day, baby. Good name. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Be sure to join the Discord and the text list while they're still free, especially the text list. Click the link in my bio. It'll take you to the resources page. It's where you find all that stuff. And there's lots of other great stuff over there too that you need straight up. Like a ledger, like come on, dude. You're asking for your crypto to get stolen if you don't have a ledger. And use Voyager if you're in the States. I mean, why are you turning down free money? It gives you interest on your crypto. It pays you in the crypto. On the first of every month, Voyager drops Ethereum, Bitcoin, Polkadot, USDC coin, Cardano, Solana, just drops all this stuff. Link just drops it in my account on the first of every month. I get it totally for free. And you can do it too. You just got to go get it. We've been on for about an hour and a half. I don't think, I normally go live at noon Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday, on TikTok and YouTube, Daily Crypto Bull on all the socials. But I don't think I'm going to go live tomorrow because I have a family thing, and I think I'm going to take tomorrow off, but I'll be back Friday. But I'll still post probably at least a piece of TikTok content, and I'm really starting. I've decided I'm going to, for a bit here, really make some trading education on TikTok, little short TikToks that teach little pieces of trading that I know will be very helpful. You can get a high-res scan. You can become your own avatar eventually. Oh, MetaHero. That's right. That's what you can do with MetaHero. That's right. That's interesting. What do you think about a Discord management service for new projects? Is that a good business? It's probably necessary. It very well could be. It very well could be because they have a lot of things going on. Very well could be. Very well could be. I'm positive. I'm absolutely positive you could find some takers of that. Positive. I mean, you really have to explain what that looks like because the Discord is such a major part of every project. Because, think about it. You as a user, where do you go? You go to their Discord. And that's where you start to really get a feel and a vibe for what they're doing, who they are, what the community's like, what the team's like, etc. So the Discord's a big deal. So I think there's a great opportunity there if you can present to them what you're going to do and why it's better for them to do that than them to do it themselves. Or maybe you can do it in conjunction. You got to have but I think there's definitely opportunity there, Crypto V, totally. What about Meta Hero? I just don't think people will want to be themselves in Metaverse. I don't know. I'm sure some will. But I think there will be a lot of options. Metaverse to me is still like the way most people think of it. I do think it's still a ways away. I think gaming is really the first iteration of Metaverse. Even though I wouldn't necessarily call it Metaverse, I'd say it's just kind of a progress on gaming. Be sure to get the Fold card too. Not sponsored, but I do have a link for it in my on my resources page. Because it's just crazy. Like everything I buy, I'm getting Bitcoin rewards. Bitcoin rewards. Damn it. There we go. And it's free to get. And let me remind you, this is the lifetime chart of Bitcoin. So whatever Bitcoin rewards I get today, those are going to be worth more than any cash rewards I could ever get. And that Fold card does have the best rewards of any of them in the business. Seriously. I don't know why more people don't talk about it. I don't even know if people know about it. It's crazy. Like I'm the only person I know that uses it, and I just don't even understand how that's possible. The Crypto.com card can be better if you have the highest level one, but you got to like stake like $400,000 of Crow or something like that to get it. I should have said. If you guys are unfamiliar with where my resources page is, just click the link in my TikTok bio and go here. Where's my follow? No bio yet. What are you talking about? No bio yet. There we go. But yeah, click that and I'll take you over to the resources page. Go ahead and check that out. Explain that card. Oh, the Fold card. The Fold card right here, it's just a Bitcoin rewards card. So what you do is you transfer money to it, like from your bank account, and you use it to buy things, just like it's a debit card, and it gives you Bitcoin rewards on every purchase you make with it. And I average probably about 2.5% back, but like on Amazon, I average more like 7%. Because it's an app, the Fold app, that card, it's actually connected with an app called, what's the Fold app? And you can buy gift cards through that app. So when I go buy like a $100 Amazon gift card, I automatically get 5% back in Bitcoin. So that's $5. Spend $100, get $5 back. And then I get to spin their little wheel too. They have a little wheel to spin to get more rewards. So I usually end up getting, about 2%. So I get about anywhere from like usually 6.5% to like up to like 10% back in Bitcoin rewards on a $100 Amazon gift card. So, and there's a lot of other gift cards too: Chipotle, Fanatics, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Callaway, Adidas. Like there's so many. It's such a fantastic card. Like my mom has it. Everyone that I can get it has it because it's the best one. Not sponsored. Yeah, it is cool. Seriously, and it's free to get. Just click that link in my bio, and I'll take you over to it. I think you get 5,000 free Sats just for signing up. If you're unfamiliar with Sats, are Satoshis. Each Satoshi is 1/100 millionth of a Bitcoin. So 5,000 Sats would be 5,000 out of 100 million, whatever that is. I think today that'd be about $2.50, something like that. Just got here. Which card? It's the Fold card. So let me minimize this quick. I don't know why I put this down. The Fold card. If you click the link in my TikTok bio right here, it'll take you to my crypto resources page. If you scroll down, you will find the Fold card right here. And this is just think of it like a prepaid card because you deposit money onto it, but it's a debit card, but you deposit money onto it. Like you can just transfer it from your bank, and everything you buy with it, you get Bitcoin rewards. and it's in it. There's other cards that pay Bitcoin rewards, but this one pays the most, and it's actually pretty fun. Like, which sounds just weird, but it is, because they have their own little metaverse that you get. It's fun. It's fantastic. I love that company. Not sponsored, but if they wanted to sponsor me, I would definitely accept that one, because I get offered sponsorships every day. I can't remember the last time I ever accepted one. It's been so long. But them I would, because I like them. All that stuff you see on there, I'm not sponsored by any of it. I just put it up there because they're fantastic crypto resources, and I think everybody should use them. My friend wants to create a go-karts in Decentraland and Sandbox as a business. Thoughts? I mean, I'm not an expert on that, but I mean, that sounds kind of fun. That's what I would say. That sounds kind of fun. Because having things to do in the Sandbox and in Decentraland is going to matter a lot. And Sandbox, should really, really try to incentivize people to come in and build stuff like that. But since you wouldn't actually feel yourself driving a go-kart, that'd still be fun though. The game's got to be fun. It's got to be fun. What's up, Tunchi? What's good? A lot of things. Every day that we're here, it's a good thing. A lot to be thankful for, always. I think we forget that a lot. I know I do. You'd be like Mario Kart. Hopefully it'd be different. But yeah, if it can get that same kind of thing, I mean, I would think people would want to do that. And if there were some kind of rewards, I don't know. I don't know what it would look like. Because I don't necessarily love play to earn. I like playing and earning. Like playing something that I would play regardless of any earning, but I get to earn on top of it is just a massive bonus. And that's why I really like Big Time and Mirandus and Illuvium. And those other ones you guys mentioned, I'm going to look into those because those look pretty cool. I think I'm going to turn off the stream. We've been on for closer to 2 hours. What's Mirandus? Mirandus. It's made by Gala Games, which we didn't look at the Gala chart today is what I realized. It's made by Gala, and it should be coming out sometime this year. They've been building it for quite a while. Think of it like it's an MMO RPG. So it's a big boy. You know what I mean? And it's pretty amazing because like you can own like stores and docks and boats and cities inside of Mirandus, and of course weapons and armor and bread and taverns and stuff like that. And they're NFTs. Like you can go onto OpenSea right now and you could buy a dock. There's only so many docks that are going to exist inside of all of Mirandus, for boats to use. And every time a boat uses your dock, they pay you a fee. So it's like having a dock in real life, but way better because you don't have to deal with the actual physical world stuff, like someone being there, like maintenance, like people, like it's in a game. And so if you have this NFT that is think of it as your deed to this dock in Mirandus, as people use that, there's only so many docks in all of Mirandus, and there's a bunch of boats. There's only so many boats too, though. Which there needs to be limited stuff, and you just collect these fees while you're sleeping as people use your dock. You can have a tavern, you can have a campsite, you can have a city, you can have an armory, you can have a weapon shop, you can have a forge. There's all kinds of things to have. It looks pretty awesome. In terms of like that's a game where I'm really like, wow, you're really acquiring assets like in the real world. Like the dock, think of it like a marina. It's like all of a sudden owning a marina, but without all the headaches of all the physical world stuff, maintenance, etc. You could own a weapon stand, a forge to make weapons, an armor stand, a bread stand, and there's different levels. There's the common and all the way up to like legendary or mythic or something. And there's small taverns and large taverns, and it's just crazy. It's going to be amazing. I really am and Gala is something that Gala is, to me, if I could buy Animoca Brands coin, I would, absolutely, but you can't. It doesn't exist. So Gala has a coin. Gala is maybe the top thing in gaming that I want to have because I believe in that company so much because they've just delivered so many good things. And I know what they're just, I'm very big on Gala. I think I'm going to cut the stream. Be sure to check out, click the link in my TikTok bio if you're watching on YouTube. The link's in the description. And this replay will be on YouTube. If you click that link, take you to the resources page. Check all this stuff out. Definitely do that. All of these things, I don't know why you wouldn't have. Like, why wouldn't you have a card that gives you a bunch of Bitcoin? Join my Discord. Go to Alpha. You should see the good content on my YouTube channel. Join my text list while it's still free. Let's trade crypto. Good shirts. Protect your crypto. Do your crypto taxes with ease. And that charting tool I've been looking at all day, TradingView. Get interest on your crypto. I mean, come on. It's so much better than Coinbase. 5 favorite DeFi walkthrough, 5 favorite protocol walkthroughs. Lever Atlas, my trading indicator. And of course, how to get free Bitcoin and Ethereum for free, even when the price goes down. So check all that stuff out. I'm rolling. Thank you for being here today. I don't think I will have a live stream tomorrow. Usually I go live Monday through Friday on TikTok and YouTube starting at noon Pacific time. But I don't think I'm going to be here tomorrow because I got a family thing going on, and I think I am going to go to that. So other than that, you guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful day. Peace.